At the very top of the Android ecosystem, Chinese tech giants like Xiaomi, Oppo, and Vivo manufacture a specific tier of devices known as ultra flagships. These are hyper-advanced mobile photography tools. Every piece of hardware is pushed to the limit to capture the highest quality image in a portable form. It reveals that development for the next generation of these bleeding-edge devices might be completely paused. Consumers still want to buy them. Demand for high-end photography remains steady. The engineers haven't hit a wall either. There is no shortage of new sensor designs or software innovations waiting in the pipeline. The actual killer is a global crisis in the supply chain known as RAMageddon, a quiet, relentless price surge in standard memory components that breaks the exact business model these phones rely on. Ultra flagships are halo products. They are not designed to sell in massive quantities or generate huge profits. Their entire existence is a marketing flex, a way for a manufacturer to prove they possess the best engineering team on the planet. This diagram breaks down the bill of materials. Because the device exists purely to show off its cameras, almost the entire budget is poured into the photography system. This leaves practically zero financial buffer to absorb a price shock in any other component. Over the last several months, the wholesale price of standard RAM and memory components has spiked. That sudden surge in memory costs instantly destroys the delicate hardware budget we just outlined. Manufacturers have a few options. First, they could try to absorb the new memory costs by using cheaper camera hardware, but downgrading the lenses strips the phone of its ultra status. It defeats the only reason the product exists. Supply chain leakers indicate some brands considered a second option, pivoting to a balanced hardware approach, where the camera isn't the sole focus. A perfectly practical, well-rounded phone is a great standard flagship, but it hits the exact same wall. It fails to be the engineering flex an ultra phone requires. This chart tracks the third alternative: keep the massive camera sensors and raise the retail price, pushing the new RAM costs onto the consumer. It fixes the spreadsheet, but out in the real world, it pushes these brands into a fatal market trap. The smartphone market has an absolute ceiling. When a device crosses the 10,000 Chinese yuan mark, roughly $1,465 US, the rules of the game change entirely. This price tier is the exclusive territory of the apex predators, the Apple iPhone Pro Max and the Samsung Galaxy Ultra. Buyers spending $1,500 on a smartphone stop evaluating raw specifications. They aren't comparing sensor sizes or battery capacity anymore. They are buying based entirely on legacy prestige and brand value. Chinese manufacturers know they lack the global brand equity to beat Apple and Samsung in a pure prestige war. Crossing that high price threshold practically guarantees plummeting sales and heavy financial losses. Faced with guaranteed losses, the most rational verdict for these tech giants is a full stop. They are officially pausing development of next-generation ultra flagships. This is a calculated retreat. By shelving designs now, brands can wait out the market until global memory prices fall back to sustainable levels. But for technology enthusiasts, the immediate result is that the next leap in mobile photography hardware will stay locked in a laboratory for at least another generation. It is a sharp reminder of how the consumer tech industry actually operates. Even the most ambitious engineering marvels must ultimately bow to the math of the supply chain.